What is going on? We're going to talk about the 2023 race calendar for me. Before we do though, I'm going to scoot down this hill up here at the Rock Canyon overlook, about 2.5 miles up and about 1,500 feet of gain. Feeling pretty good. Feeling very fit for this early in the training block. And yeah, excited to talk about what races I have planned for this year and what lottery I'm waiting on. One more to go. All right, what is going on? Talking about my 2023 race calendar. Yeah, we're only going to discuss my 3 main races. There's going to be a couple 50Ks, maybe a 50 miler. I believe I'm going to do the same one, Solstice 50 miler. We will see, but we're here to talk about the big ones, the fun ones, the stuff that you all like to hear about most, I believe. And we are starting the year April 28th. Up in Auburn, California at the Canyons Endurance 100 miler. Inaugural race. This is the first time they're having a 100 mile distance. Super excited. What drew me to this race was the running stones. I am trying to get into CCC or UTMB in 2024. So yeah, chasing these running stones this year for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but this is normally a 4-stone race, or what would be a 4-stone race. They're giving double stones, so you get 8. I have 2 from Speedgoat last year, and I can do Speedgoat again this year for another 2. So I could have as many as 12 running stones for the lottery at the end of this year for the races at the UTMB finals next year. So yeah, that's what drew me to this race. It's a good one. I think it fits my style of running. So it's a point-to-point race. There's 24,140 feet of vertical gain. They don't have the stats for descent, at least as far as I've seen. I don't think it's anywhere near as much as 24,000. It's probably under 20,000, at least by a little bit. But yeah, point-to-point, I think it's gonna be a good time of year to run that area. There's a lot of parts of this race that are on the same trails as Western States, which is fun. Yeah, should be a great way to start the year. And yeah, the buckle's cool, which is always a big plus. And there's 2 different ones. So sub 24 gets silver, and anything under the 36-hour cutoff gets this cool copper buckle. So yeah, super excited for this race. I already have Airbnb and all that stuff ready to go. And I think Sarah's gonna pace me for the last 30 miles, which is, nothing could go wrong. If anything, I'll have another PR at the 100-mile distance. And yeah, so this is the only 100-miler I'm doing this year. all the other big races I'm doing are longer than 100 miles. So the next one will be in August. We're going up to Canada, to British Columbia, Manning Park to be specific, and I'm gonna try and run the Fat Dog 120. And by try, I mean I'm gonna fucking run the Fat Dog 120. No question. It's long this year. I don't think it's always been this course, but this year's course is 124 miles long. That'll be the furthest I've ever gone. So very excited about that. The course is gonna feature 26,240 feet, or about 8,000 meters of vertical gain. Descent, not sure. Again, this is a point-to-point. So 5 distinct climbs, couple of river crossings. Yeah, most of it is on single track. A lot of it. A lot of the 124 miles is technical single track. I've seen a lot of the videos that people have made. This one looks incredible. And obviously, what drew me to it is it's a Hardrock qualifier. So obviously every year we're gonna be going for some Hardrock qualifiers. Last year we got Angeles Crest. This year we have Fat Dog. And then my last race of the year, and I'm not in it yet, I'm in the lottery. We're gonna go, hopefully, to Italy and check out Tour de Geants. So a lot of people ask me if I'd ever wanna run a 200 miler. I don't really wanna run any of the 200s here, but I have a friend, I have a few friends who have run this race. And yeah, I got invited to put my name into the lottery and get kind of chauffeured around if we all get in. Yeah, so Tour de Geants, if you've never heard of it, it is a 330 kilometer race around the Aosta Valley in Italy. So you start in Courmayeur. I think it shares a little bit of the course of UTMB. It shares a lot of, yeah, just a lot of like epic trails. Goes all the way around the Aosta Valley. I've seen it be, like the distance be calculated as long as like 350K. So that would be like a little over 200 miles. And the elevation gain is somewhere around 24,000 meters, which that is around 78,000, 80,000 feet of gain and descent, because it is a full loop course. So yeah, equal gain and descent on this one. Super excited. It's in September, 6-day cutoff. It's a 150-hour cutoff. So you start on Sunday around noon, and you can run all the way until next Saturday at about 6 p.m., I believe, is the cutoff time. Absolutely epic. There is so many climbs. The elevation profile is not just one row, it's 2 rows long. Yeah, check out this race. If you haven't seen anything about it, check out other videos on YouTube. Tour de Geants. It's absolutely one of the toughest foot races in the world, by far. Absolutely. With that amount of vertical gain over that distance, I mean, it's gonna be absolutely epic. Yeah, so that's the year. Last year I ran 300 milers. This year I'm running 100 miler, 124 miler, and then Tour de Geants. So I find out on February 18th if we get in to Tour de Geants from the lottery. You know, I keep telling myself if I and John get in, I'm gonna go. But if I get in and he doesn't, I'm going. I can't not go. I'm drawn to the race at this point and seeking challenge. So yeah, if I get in on the lottery, expect me to be in Italy September 10th, towing the line of the Tour de Geants 2023. Let's go. If you are liking the content, if you've been checking it out and you haven't subscribed, hit the button, hit the little thumbs up. It all helps. My channel's been getting a weird little bump lately, so I appreciate that. And yeah, hope you guys continue to keep coming back and checking it out, because this year is going to be ridiculous. A lot of fun. All right, see you guys next time.